Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and we're talking about one of the aristocrats of Twitch, one of the scholars, alright? Top bloke, if you're from the UK. A member of high society, someone that a lot of people aspire to be in their life. Well, they aspire to be a portion of him. No one ever wants to be as great as Asmongold, alright? Because he's a real down to earth man. Maybe below the crest of the, you know what? Below the mantle of the earth, alright? Really down to earth kind of guy, Asmongold. Now, I don't actually watch Asmongold. Shocker. Yeah, I don't play World of Warcraft, nor do I care about whatever he's yapping about that day. You know, he's not my cup of tea. You see, I got my own cup of tea. You got your own cup of tea. Sip your tea, alright, brother? No one cares what's in your cup, just as long as you're not forcing it down my throat. But yes, Asmongold has been around for a decade or decades at this point, one of the two, because he's essentially one of the first streamers out there. So by the time he started growing, the platforms were just being noticed by regular people, and obviously there was only a limited amount of streamers, and obviously when there's a limited amount of streamers, you have a bigger chance of becoming bigger in the future if the platform blows up. And so Asmongold not only invested his time into playing and making guides for World of Warcraft, but he also invested his time into streaming. Now, a lot of people would probably be thinking, wow, that's very inspiring. You know, this guy really came from nothing. You know, he really came up, rose to the ranks, grinded it out, and now he's sitting at the top of Twitch and YouTube. Millions of followers, millions of dollars in the bank account. What could go wrong? Well, you see, Asmongold, whenever he started becoming famous, was pretty young. Alright, he was a pretty young guy, making, pretty decent money. Enough money to where he didn't actually have to get a regular job. So, with that in mind, and knowing that he has to grind out YouTube and streaming to make his money, that's what he did. And he was really good at it. And I mean really good at it, to where it essentially was a detriment to the rest of his life, because this man is able to lead the most disgusting, degenerate lifestyle known to man. Now, Twitch streamers are not known to be the most hygienic, alright? They're not known to eat the best food, even whenever they're multimillionaires. Hell, they're not even known to make the right rational decision in the heat of the moment, because they're still thinking about getting a clip instead of being a actual human being. But you know what? A lot of them realize after a certain point that they need to change their ways in life and grow up. A lot of them have. Look at Miskiff. That man used to have pictures of ST Peach and other female streamers on his stream so he could gain some kind of viewership. Now this man is literally working out, and I'm sure he's on whatever Canute's on. They probably share the same needle, because this man had to get a hair transplant. But you know what? He's making a change for the better in his life. He sold his old house, or at least thinking about selling his old house, because there's some really bad memories in there. And I mean some really bad memories in that old house. And instead of him thinking, yo, let me just, wallow in this filth, he's like, let me start anew. Let me go get something new. I can afford it. It'll be better on me mentally, physically, health-wise. I'm feeling the best ever in my life. I'm eating right. I'm doing right by myself, other than whatever the hell he's on. That boy is getting too big. But for the most part, people like Miskiff, they're growing up in life, right? Even though he may still say and do some dumb shit, at least we can all realize at the end of the day, you're still gonna make mistakes, but you're still growing. Asmongold is the same person he was 12 years ago. Now, to a lot of people, they think, oh man, that's cool. No, we are not saying this man is physically and, emotionally the same person. We are saying this man is mentally the same person. This man, from whenever he started streaming and making YouTube videos, has not moved from this damn chair. This man has been in this one spot for the past 12 years. And everything in the world that could happen, happened to him in this one spot. Because for some reason, he does not believe in cleanliness. Alright? We get the stereotype of the World of Warcraft player who doesn't shower or clean his room, but Asmongold is that stereotype. He's not even just the stereotype, he's a character picture of the person that you pretty much don't want to interact with. Now, warning, alright, content warning here, boys. You guys are about to see where this man essentially lives. All right. Again, let me preface this by saying this man has friends, but we'll put that in quotation marks because money buys you a whole lot of things, especially friends. This man has money. All right. The key point to this man has money. He can be as lazy as he wants to. I agree. A couple $1,000s a month, maybe even $1,000 a month, can hire a pretty good maid. All right. But this man has money. He also has time, all right? This man has all the time in the world. And yet, instead of him combining his time, money, and friends to help get his mental state and his physical state into a good form and function, he decides to allow it to look like this. Now, this video is 12 years old, boys. But whenever I say it is the exact same as today, I will put up a picture in the video if I can find it of how his room is now in 2024. Again, this is 12 years ago. Back when this man was making, little bit of money from YouTube, not a lot, all right? Back whenever this made sense, like, all right, bro, you can't move anywhere, you're doing your best, you're just grinding it out. This was back then, whenever he was essentially broke. And now he's a multi-millionaire, boys. Just look at this.
Hello, everyone. Heard a lot of people saying that I exaggerate things, I make things more than what they are, and that's true, but not in terms of my room. A lot of people think that it's actually not as bad as it is, and I'm probably gonna clean it today, but I don't want to lose the memory. And so got 3 drinks here. This is McDonald's, Long John Silver's. Fuck is that? Whataburger, Taco Bell, shoes, that thing I found in the street. That's my bed. Wendy's. Just, yeah. I don't even remember when I had that. Here's my desk. There we go. My character, fucking awesome. This is Drake. And I've got up here, we have some Whataburger numbers, some fucking Mountain Dew, more McDonald's drinks. I probably have 30 McDonald's drinks here. And see, first it started on my desk, right? And then put a couple behind my monitor. Ran out of room. Started putting them down here. And this is the one from today. That was good. And then I have some from over here. This is actually where I've been putting them recently. That I don't even know why I put that. I've got some on top of my computer there. And let's see what we actually have in here. Fuck. Not magic cards too. And these red cups. Let's see. It's like pink lemonade. That let's get a better look at that. That's molded over Coke. That's more molded over Coke. This one's one of my favorites here. I don't even know how long this has been here. That's just disgusting. And then we have that one's only starting to mold, so I've got a little bit longer on that one before I really, kind of feel bad about leaving it in here. This part's actually clean up here. Actually, I don't know if I have to clean it anymore because I still have, probably put like 5 or 6 of them there. My character, Asmongold. There's Chiefs. I had Chiefs. That was one time. Then another time right there. Chiefs. Actually, the desk isn't even really that bad. I thought it was worse. Fuck. Oh, movies. So yeah, get a good look at it. There we go. That is the fucking battle station right there. I steal those numbers, right? Then I order my food and they give me a number, then I switch numbers and I complain that they didn't give me my food. So fucking awesome like that. That's the end of the movie.
Now, with the passage of time, boys, alright, you would assume either he would get rid of some stuff or at least, try his best to move it around and look a little bit better. I mean, like, at least get a couple IKEA shelves and start putting your Coke cans and your A1 steak sauce up there. So at least you have a reason you can say I'm a collector of them. Instead of just, telling the truth and saying it's garbage on the ground that I refuse to pick up because my room's a landfill. I'm like, you could also get some new carpet. You're rich enough, get some new carpet, man. Like, fresh carpet feels great, my guy. Actually, you know what? You can't have carpet, all right? Like a child in their first room, you should probably put down some like hardwood floor because you don't know if they're gonna shit on the floor or piss on the floor. Because we don't know if he's just gonna do that one day. We can't put it past Asmongold to be like, oh yeah, there's a shit pile right behind me. Why don't you go to the toilet, Aspen? Well, you see, I was doing a 12-hour live stream, and, I got to be on stream the whole time, so I didn't feel like going to the bathroom. I feel like that's a waste of optimal time to walk all the way to the bathroom and come back. Like, we can believe he would say that, all right? Let's not act like we can't believe that. He would say that 100%. But obviously, with this updated image of only a few years ago, you can see it's not any better. And even his own dad was disgusted in his son. Again, his son is wildly successful, and he's still disgusted in his own child because of these horrible habits that I'm assuming as a father, he never disciplined him over. Just like, hey son, clean your room or no World of Warcraft. Hey son, I don't care if you're making money off of YouTube. If you don't at least wash your ass, I ain't gonna allow you to upload today. I'm gonna turn the internet around on something. Like something. This man was just coasting as a parent.
Yeah, I have a bunch of that's a crown. I think Alec gave me.
I've seen that.
There's so many different random things.
Well, what a shithole.
What a shithole?
It's just like a whole house. It's a shithole.
Bro, why is this snaggled rotten tooth motherfucker smiling? Your dad is like, bro, you are disgusting. This is how you living? Ugh, why is he smiling? Boys, I understand. We don't kink shame, all that much anymore in 2024. This is an actual kink for Asmongold. I'm letting you know. This right here, this is a kink. This man hearing from his own dad that this is a shithole, he is nutting good tonight. He is nutting good. I'm telling you, ropes, baby. There is not a single ounce of shame behind those eyes, all right? And now, shame is a good thing, boys, all right? Obviously, people trying to weaponize shame is incredibly bad, especially in 2024. But obviously, having some shame shows that you can reflect on your decisions and how they have affected others and how they are affecting you. This man has no shame, all right? He does not care that his own father was invited to his house and has to sleep in this filth. He is actually excited. This is him excited that his own father has to sleep in this disgusting filth while he's visiting him. Again, wildly successful son, millions of dollars, millions of fans. This man is wildly successful. And yet his own father, when he comes visit his wildly successful son, has to sleep in actual filth. And all this man can do is smile about it. Not a single ounce of shame. This man is disgusting.
I can't believe it.
Well, it's like, what do I do with all this stuff? Like,
I'm gonna bring a goddamn box up here.
No, I'll go get him.
Today is the day. Holy shit.
Okay, all right, I'll go get him. I'll go get him right now.
Okay, yeah. I'll go down. I'll help you.
No, don't do it. It's gonna be me.
When I had to stay here at that, I stayed over at Zach's house, and so he got back from L.A., comes over and picks me up and brings me over here. I couldn't even walk through his living room to get to the shitter. And I said, I'll tell you, if I'm going through here at night and anything gets in my way, I'm throwing the shit out of there. So he cleared me a path, bitching all the time.
I didn't bitch all the time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, right.
Every step of the way.
Not a care in the world. I mean, like, at least get this man to wash his ass once a day. Brush his teeth. We know this man don't wash his ass once a day. He already told us that. He don't even Clean up his room. That's a given. We know he don't brush his teeth. Boys, we know he don't brush his teeth. Don't even be like, oh, well, in this clip, he says he brushes his teeth. You acting like I'm about to believe that. This man done told me and showed me what he truly is, and you think I'm gonna believe he brush his teeth every day, at least once? Nah, this man don't even rinse with Listerine. He rinses his mouth out with Coca-Cola and keeps it moving. Everyone's like, oh man, his mouth smells great. You're smelling Coke right there. That's pure sugar. You're smelling pure cane sugar right there, baby. He just swallowed that. Give it a few minutes, it's gonna start stanking. And I'm like, it is a given that this man hasn't brushed his teeth in years. I'm like, we already see that at least one of his teeth rotted out of his skull. And also, of course, this man has a whole video on why he doesn't shower. Yes, there's a video of Asmongold telling us why he feels like it's not optimal to shower at least once a day. Or even at least twice a week. Like, please, Asmon, before you leave your house, at least take a shower. Even if it's going to McDonald's, my guy. Just think of it as a special occasion. Every time you want to go to McDonald's, there's a sacrifice. You have to take a shower and brush your teeth. Just think of life as having trade-offs. Because as soon as you start thinking of life as, I don't know, maybe a stat check, then you can start understanding why you need to do these things. And usually for me, I would just say rude customers are some of the worst in customer service. But I would assume anyone would take a customer that smells amazing, or at least decent, over Asmongold popping up and acting polite, just stanking breath up in their face. B.O. and all, ordering some of the most nastiest food known to man.
What do you think about GGX showering routine? I mean, I shower, listen guys, I know this might be a surprise, but I shower about once a week, maybe somewhere around there. Like whenever my hair, like the main reason why I shower is whenever my hair looks bad on stream. Like that is the main reason. Like it's not because I feel guilty about my appearance. It's not because of anything. My hair looks bad on stream and I figure like, okay, it's getting pretty greasy. I look bad. It's time to take a shower. Like I've got probably about a day left at this point. You get acne if you don't wash it? Do I have any acne? Look at my face. Look at my face. None. Absolutely fucking none. I wash my face with bacon grease, and I never exfoliate. I don't do anything to my skin at all, and it works just fine. That is what you call an earth shield, okay? And it works really goddamn well.
This man really just admitted that he showers so he looks good on stream. Not so he looks good IRL whenever he goes out to get his food or meet up with his friends or at least tries to talk to a woman. None of that. He does not care. He has to look good for stream though. Now, with the grand illusions of Asmongold thinking he's not only a philosopher of our time, telling us how we should live our lives, even though he's living his life like this. He also thinks that his ex-girlfriend was with him not because of his money and fame and clout. You know, this beautiful lady right here, you know. I think she probably takes care of herself, right? She probably washes more than once a week. She probably, you know, brushes her teeth. She probably, you know, cleans up herself and the trash around her. For some reason, Asmongold was very much delusional in thinking, oh no, she's with me for my personality. You guys think that, right? She was with me for my personality. Nothing at all. She wanted nothing else to do with money, fame. You know, women like this just throw themselves at me, actually, you guys. If you guys don't know, I'm the Riz God. I'm like, just listen to these tips on how to get girls, boys. Just listen to it.
How'd you meet Izzy and me? How do you and Izzy meet? What was the best date with her? Izzy and I met basically, the way I met her is I commented on her posts over and over and over until she DM'd me. And then I basically, it's like fishing, right? Where like you throw the bait out there and you wait for the fish to take a bite. And like I kept messaging her, not messaging her, but like, you know, commenting on her shit over and over. I finally got her on the line whenever she DM'd me, and then I got her to play Fortnite with me. And then things went from there, and we moved in together. and then we broke up. But before that, we moved in together. So yeah, that's how it worked. Simping, weren't we? The thing is, it's not simping if it works. It's only simping if it doesn't work. You understand that? Like, simping when it actually works is not a that's not a bad thing. That's what you do. It's kind of like, doesn't that make sense? Yeah, true. Yeah, true. The thing is that, like, I have no problem simping. There's only like a small handful of people that if I'm right in an argument and it hurts their feelings that I'm right, that I will say that I'm wrong. And that's Twitch chat, my mother, and, you know, any long-term girlfriend.
Yep, that's right. I begged her essentially to notice me, and then she did notice my follower count. And then, obviously, I don't think she could have handled the alpha Chad lifestyle of Asmongold, alright? The bloodstained teeth wall. You know, I was a little extreme for her, alright? She's too delicate for that, alright? Now, I know a lot of you boys are probably thinking to yourself, this video is very much unprompted, impromptu at that. Usually, you know, you don't talk about streamers all that much, and I would say, yeah, I don't. And usually, I wouldn't care about Asmongold and what he has to say about a lot of things. I just don't care. But, I had to get revenge. This man ruined one of my meals, alright? I was, you know, watching some YouTube, scrolling through Twitter, eating my food one day, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, you guys know. And then I saw this disgusting mess in this man's sink. And I instantly wasn't even hungry anymore, alright? I got halfway through my food and I was like, yeah, I'm done for today. It got cold. I had to put it back in the microwave. It was so inconvenient. But seriously, this is like so gross that this man is proud of this. He took this picture of his own sink and captioned it this. So he was responding to someone saying, isn't this the guy whose house is full of cockroaches? Whenever Dexerto was talking about Asmongold liking Black Myth Wukong and him thinking that it should have Game of the Year. And then someone said, isn't this the guy whose house is full of cockroaches? And then Asmongold replied to it, thinking he got a one-up. This man is this delusional. I genuinely think he thought he got a one-up right here. He roasted this man with this picture saying, not anymore. They have been upgraded. This man has a Terminate Swarm in his house right now. This man is legitimately playing StarCraft 2 right now in his own sink. And he thinks he just won the argument. So yeah, that was the most pettiest reason why I made this video. I was just disgusted by this man, and I felt like, you know what? I think my silence has been going on long enough. I think I also need to jump on the dog pile of Asmongold, because if he's gonna make himself an easy target, I mean, like, why would I not take it? I like free things. I like easy targets. I'm just saying, if the man's just gonna be sitting there like, yeah, I'm a disgusting little creature that will probably never have children in my life, it's cool. I'll make a video about it, you know, make a little bit of money off of it. Hopefully get some more food off of it. So, and also block Asmongold on Twitter. I don't want to see whatever he has to say anymore. It is filth. That is, like, I'm actually genuinely, like, disgusted whenever I saw this. Like, I actually was just like, wow. This man really does live like this. This ain't even a set anymore. I thought this was a joke at first. No, this man really does live this. But boys, to put the cherry on top of this, Asmongold has to change up his diet because his eating habits are so poor. And he talked about going to the doctor because his blood pressure was so high, which can literally kill you, by the way. But his blood pressure is so high from all the salt and sugar this man has been stuffing into his throat, thinking, oh no, I'm healthy because I'm a stick. Just like how he thought, oh no, my skin is healthy because I don't have any imperfections on my skin at all. No acne. It's like, my guy, that's not how that works at all. You're gonna... Whenever something does pop up there, it's gonna be bad. Just letting you know.
I guess I can probably just like say, I kind of don't want to hide it a whole lot. Is like, so I've been having problems recently. Like I remember the day that I ended my stream early. So I went to the emergency room that day, and because I felt like uncomfortable, like a discomfort in my chest,
And so they did an EKG on me, and like they did all this stuff, and they said that I was okay, but my blood pressure was very high. And so it was like, because I've actually been like, I've had very bad stress problems a lot. Like the point, and like my policy is that, what do I do when I'm scared? What do I do when I'm anxious? What do I do when anything I'm upset, I'm sad? It's very simple. I fucking ignore it and I keep going, no matter what. But I was worried that it was that it's killing me, and I'm concerned that it might be. And so I've had to dial back a lot of the stress. And so I've had to deal with this, and like my blood pressure was in like the 170s. It was really, really bad because of how stressed out I've been. And so that's why I haven't been streaming as much for like a number of days. 170. So I just had a nosebleed. And so I thought to myself, oh my God, because that's an indicator of a stroke or like a heart attack. And so that's why I went downstairs to take my blood pressure in to make sure that I was okay. And I checked my nose and I found it was actually, I was just picking at my nose the wrong way. And it seems like I'm fine. So that's the reason why. And I've been exercising every day now. And I've changed what I was eating too already. And I'm probably going to have to schedule an appointment with my doctor about this to make sure that I'm okay.
So now, as you can see, the errors of his ways and his lifestyle are finally catching up to him. Him thinking Coca-Cola was basically just as nutritious as water, if not better. I mean, like, it's the nectar of the gods, they say. And him eating, like, salty beef jerky and McDonald's all day, and him thinking, oh, well, I'm skinny, so I'm obviously, nothing could be wrong with me. It's finally all catching up with him, and now he's finally trying his best to start eating healthy, and he's finally trying to start drinking more water. But of course, whenever you're a grown child, eating healthy is almost impossible for you. The World of Warcraft champion, Asmongold, can be defeated with a little bit of water and a salad, alright? If you force him to eat that for a day, the man will break, alright? He'll crack. He'll give you anything you want. The man might even kill over from it.
That's better. Wow. Who the fuck drinks this shit? Yeah, just, okay. Alright, we're gonna water the first one, okay, guys? Alrighty. And there we go. I think that's way enough. Maybe a little bit more? Okay, that's plenty, that's plenty. That's too much? No, it didn't drown the plant, man.
Yep, the least offensive drink known to man. Water. No flavor, no texture, straight up just odorless, tasteless liquid was too much for the great wizard. Alright, the grand wizard that Asmongold. The man couldn't handle a little bit of water. It saddens me to see that a man of this stature, of this, caliber, someone that finds himself as highly in society, is so weak compared to a mere mortal, alright? He can't drink water without sipping on some Coca-Cola first. Like, my guy. If you have to wash down water with Coke, maybe, just maybe, hold up, he likes talking about other people's addictions. Maybe you're addicted. And maybe your addiction is killing you. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that, Esmond? Maybe I have a bad addiction to food, and these addictions are slowly killing me, and the companies that create these addictions really don't care if you live or die, because there'll be another one of you. Trust me, there will be another Asmongold out there just slurping up Pepsis and Coca-Colas and Sprites all day long, not able to drink a sip of water at all, thinking that, you know what, maybe I can water my plants with this Coca-Cola. It's just as good for them. But obviously, him admitting that he has a horribly crippling addiction that is literally slowly killing him, that is too much for him. He will never tell you that he has a actually crippling addiction as bad as a meth head. Literally as bad as a meth head. This is literally someone that was like, on crack and now trying to take methadone, or on fentanyl trying to take methadone. Man, it's not as good as the street stuff. Like, this is legit what it is. He is legit he will go through withdrawals if he doesn't get his coke fix at least once a day. This man is horribly addicted to a drink, and the people that create this drink do not care. His audience does not care. He does not care. And even whenever his friends try their best to, put him down a good path, they're like, yo, bro, you need to drink more water, you need to stop drinking coke, man, you need to eat healthy. He finds it annoying, and he tries his best to belittle them, saying, well, there's nothing wrong with me, until there is something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with trying a drug for the first time, until you try it for the 170th time, until you try it for the 1000th time, and then something happens, and then you're just like, wow, so this can become dangerous whenever you let it go out of control. Who knew? And for Asmongold, he allowed these foods and this unhealthy lifestyle to go out of control whenever he has everything in the world to not stress about. Him saying, oh man, I've been stressed for the past few days. For what? What have you been stressed over, Mr. Millionaire? Mr. I get to sit in my room and read chat? What are you stressed over? What's the stress about? You have zero stress in your life. There should be not a stress in the world. If there is a stress, why can't you just pay for it to go away? Why can't you just get a friend to help it go away? What are you stressed about? What did you murder someone and now you have to keep the secret? Like, it can't be that stressful. Like, your life can't be that stressful. You literally have nothing to do all day. Your life is complete. You can do whatever you want, and yet you're stressed over nothing. Nothing at all. The man is stressed over nothing. He tries his best throughout that video that I just showed you to blame it on stress. Like, oh, for the most part, I think I was mainly just stressed. It's like, no. Stress was a part of it, but your eating habit was the main thing. But obviously, addicts, they can't admit they're addicted, because that's the first stage of recovery, is realizing that you have a problem and that you need help fixing it. But he'll never admit it. Or at least he'll never admit it publicly. Just like how hackers will never admit that they're actually losers within real life and online. And everywhere they go, they deserve to get bullied online and IRL. Just like the people who are already hacking in Black Ops 6. Click this video right here to find out, why do people hack in general? Why? I gotta know. I gotta know. Please, someone tell me. But boys, other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. If you made it this far, comment a chicken wing. We know Asmongold loves those. But boys, I'll see you all tomorrow.